In the early morning hours of September 14th, 2024, the stillness along Interstate 95 shattered when a red motorcycle flashed by at alarming speed. Florida Highway Patrol troopers quickly realized this wasn't just a speeding violation. The tag had been expired since 2018. What began as a simple traffic infraction turned into a dangerous pursuit through Palm Beach County as the rider refused every order to stop. The chase finally came to an end on Charleston Shores Boulevard. Troopers moved in and arrested 63-year-old Scott Thomas, who had a suspended license and an active warrant in Palm Beach County. Charged with multiple offenses, Thomas was booked into jail, and remarkably, no one was seriously hurt. Just after noon on June 1, 2024, a quiet section of Interstate 75 near Pine Ridge Road became the stage for a tense confrontation. A silver Dodge Charger pulled over for an illegally tinted windshield seemed routine until the scent of marijuana filled the air. When the driver refused to cooperate and suddenly hit the gas, Florida Highway Patrol troopers knew they had a problem on their hands.
They took a right on Logan.
Right on Logan.
Hold on, we got him stopped.
Yeah, more gun stop in 5-10-20.
When the dust settled, Carlos Alberto Castellanos was taken into custody, and his vehicle revealed a stash of fentanyl marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Even worse, a minor had been in the car during the chase. Already on probation for similar crimes, Castellanos was charged again and given no bond. The case became yet another warning of how quickly defiance can destroy lives. On the night of December 18, 2022, Atlanta police were on high alert. A BOLO had been issued for a vehicle tied to a string of car break-ins, including the theft of an officer's badge and credentials. When Georgia State Patrol units spotted the suspect car at a red light on Cleveland Avenue, they had no idea how quickly things would spiral out of control.
It starts with what appears to be a routine traffic violation, but within moments, multiple stops across several states explode into high-risk pursuits. From motorcycles and muscle cars to armed suspects and wrong-way drivers, every decision behind the wheel pushes officers and civilians closer to danger. Which chase would test law enforcement the most? Let's find out.
After a violent struggle and multiple attempts to escape, the driver was finally restrained and arrested. Inside the car, troopers found drugs, burglary tools, and stolen goods, but the missing badge was nowhere to be found. The suspect was hospitalized for evaluation and later faced multiple charges. For officers across Atlanta, it was another example of how desperation and arrogance often lead to the same end: handcuffs. In the early morning hours of August 26, 2023, the streets of Savannah were almost silent. That changed when a blue Honda Accord weaved recklessly through traffic, ignoring signals and cutting across lanes. What began as erratic driving quickly escalated when the driver refused to stop for a Georgia State Patrol trooper.
Blue Honda Accord, Sam David Henry 7347, SDH 7347, Georgia. 1080.
Moments later, the chase ended with the car crashing into an apartment building. The driver tried to flee on foot but was subdued with a taser and taken into custody. Investigators later found drugs and confirmed the driver was a felon under the influence. The calm streets of Savannah returned to normal, but the consequences of that night will follow the driver for years to come. Under the bright daylight skies of a small Arkansas town, a routine stop turned into a multi-agency pursuit that no one saw coming. State troopers tried to pull over 31-year-old Carlos Smith near the Ico area, but instead of stopping, he floored it. What followed was a chase that tore through quiet neighborhoods and left a trail of damaged patrol cars behind.
Here's the moment every pursuing officer anticipates. Georgia State Patrol has taken the lead and is preparing a PIT maneuver to end the chase before conditions get worse. Watch how quickly the situation changes after contact. At these speeds, one small mistake can turn catastrophic. Would you attempt the maneuver here, or keep following and risk even more danger ahead?
Turn back around going northbound side.
Probably northbound.
Back business route. Southbound 167.
Just back there, passing Vine Street, still southbound.
Oh, there's the radio. Shows that on southbound, 167.
Flags are successful. Flags are successful.
Very kind of much on there. It's that 600 on the 278. Eastbound. At Oklahoma. Down Oklahoma.
The river's there, it's going really back.
Smith's run ended in Sheridan after troopers and deputies used spike strips and tactical maneuvers to finally stop him. Several law enforcement vehicles were damaged, but miraculously no officers or citizens were hurt. With warrants already in multiple states, Smith now faces a growing list of new charges. His brief moment of escape only deepened the legal trouble waiting for him. Late on the night of April 6, 2021, a Forsyth County pursuit blazed down State Route 400. A pickup truck sped through the dark highway, tossing unknown items from its windows as deputies struggled to keep up. When Georgia State Patrol units joined in, the tone of the chase changed instantly. The professionals had arrived.
Ready to go.
Oh, we almost lost him. You ain't gonna lose me, boy.
Just maintaining the lane buffer. Well,
10-9, sir.
driving frequency, still maintaining the lane.
Trooper's taking the lead. This will be over with in just a second, bro. Alright, we've crossed 285. We're by the old tow booth. Looks like they're about to pin him. No, they pin him. 41. He's flipped and rolled and hit the wall.
Clear on 41.
Holy shit!
75 10 ready, 25, everybody else, go back in the county, I'll be out here in a second.
I got speed. I'm coming in behind number 1. I'm taking primary from the side, 1080 southbound. 84 call. As soon as I get a chance. Stand by, here we go. Hit it, hit it, hit it. You're all over the roadway. Really good to be done.
Red, extremely 1049.
50, 250.
Once the pursuit was over, the driver, Jansen Cardell Jones, was found to have a suspended license and active warrants for drug-related offenses. Deputies recovered discarded paraphernalia tossed during the chase. Jones was booked into the Forsyth County Jail to face a list of serious charges. In Bryan, Arkansas, on September 9, 2023, officers were tracking reports of a reckless driver racing through red lights. Patrol units quickly located the speeding vehicle, its taillights slicing through the darkness. The driver refused to stop and veered into oncoming lanes. And just like that, the night took a tragic turn no one could stop. Moments later, the vehicle left the roadway, flipped multiple times, and came to rest in a twisted wreck. The driver was thrown from the car and sadly did not survive. Police later confirmed the incident was under active investigation. For the Bryant officers on scene, it was a grim reminder of how fast a single reckless choice can end everything. On February 4th, 2024, what started as a shoplifting case at an Ulta beauty store in Jonesboro escalated far beyond retail theft. The suspects fled in a stolen blue Nissan Maxima, leading multiple agencies across Arkansas highways. The chase then reached speeds well over 100 miles per hour.
phone call, Luke.
Stand by, got the concrete wall. Looks like she wrecked out. She went off the road. I'm catching back up to her, topping the college overpass.
Coming down the surface road, and she goes back on and starts getting out on the intersection.
10-4, she's getting on eastbound.
Usually not, I'm out of it.
Right here behind her. Should be able to catch up.
Real end.
Wrecked out, wrecked out, wrecked out.
Wrecked out.
Almost 21.
283, she's trying to get back into it.
283.
Hands! Hands! Hands!
821, 1050.
Get that corner. Watch crossfire, watch crossfire, watch crossfire! 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 I can't get that open! Can't get that open, crossfire! Stay right there. Hold lethal, hold lethal. Get your in this car.
After a chaotic pursuit across interstates and city exits, the suspects lost control and crashed near mile marker 283. All three were taken into custody without further resistance. Inside the vehicle, troopers found stolen merchandise, drugs, and even a firearm tossed from the car. The day's events turned a petty crime into a serious criminal case stretching across state lines. In the pre-dawn hours of April the 12th, 2021, a Georgia State Patrol traffic stop near Bremen turned into a nightmare. A Nissan Sentra pulled over for speeding suddenly took off. When Trooper Zach Pruitt attempted to stop it, gunfire erupted. The passenger leaned out the window and opened fire.
Shots fired with an AK. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Advise shots fired.
Shoot at me with an AK.
They're mile marker 13. We still don't have the DC. We don't have the description yet.
Alright, he's shot my motor out.
Shots fired to no further.
He's in a Nissan heading eastbound.
Are they still 1080 or
He's still eastbound. We're gonna get I-20 shut down. He shot my motor out. I'm starting to lose sight. There's a passenger shot with an AK. He is, like I said, passenger is armed with an AK. There's another firearm in the car. I believe the driver has.
Hey man, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Fucking car ain't. Holy shit, that'll do it.
Been listening to the county about that shit. They meet and ask them what again they just gave and I wasn't ready. Let them know
We
we're
got our name on my just check.
You can tell them you can't. I'm coming forward. Shot my car.
Yes, sir, it's a Brody Nissan.
for them to
The
find.
tag says D-U-R-K-E. It's blue. It's like the company name on it. It's not an actual tag.
Got you. They're right there. Yeah, they're here too. Got me there.
The pursuit triggered a massive response involving multiple departments. After a violent shootout near Ithaca Elementary School, one suspect was taken into custody while the other did not survive his injuries. Several officers were wounded but later stabilized in Atlanta hospitals. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation took over, ensuring every detail of that terrifying morning would be reviewed and remembered. On June 18, 2021, motorists on Interstate 75 were met with a sight that froze them in fear: a car driving the wrong way at high speed. The stolen black Kia, reported moving southbound and northbound lanes, had already triggered multiple 911 calls. Florida Highway Patrol troopers raced to intercept before disaster struck.
From reckless speeders and fleeing felons to armed suspects and wrong-way drivers, these pursuits show the razor-thin line between control and chaos. In nearly every case, coordination, patience, and tactical decision-making brought the incidents to a close. Which pursuit stood out to you the most? Leave your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe for more real-world police chase breakdowns.
Don't pull out in front of us and do 120.
The pursuit ended with the vehicle stopped and the driver, Rishi Buckmaster, taken into custody. Authorities later confirmed the Kia had been stolen and the driver was under investigation for multiple traffic and theft-related offenses. Thanks to coordinated teamwork and quick response, no innocent motorists were harmed. It was a close call that could have ended far worse. On the morning of April 14, 2024, a maroon sedan streaked up Florida's turnpike at speeds that left troopers stunned. When laser radar clocked it at over 117 miles per hour, the driver ignored light sirens and every signal to pull over. What followed became a long, tense pursuit stretching across multiple counties.
Drive about 95.
Try to fit here.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Let me see your hands! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Let me see your hands! Get out of the car now! Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! On the ground! Now, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The chase concluded safely after troopers boxed in the vehicle and took the driver, identified as Waynisha Rickia Toombs, into custody. She claimed she hadn't realized troopers were trying to stop her, but records revealed a suspended license. Fortunately, no one was hurt. This pursuit might be over, but the danger on the roads never really stops. Go check out the next video to see another wild chase that proves why speed and bad decisions never mix. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more intense police chase stories.